What's going on, y'all? My name is Ibrahim Kanara, and you're watching Made in the District. And here with us tonight, we have Soulection's very own Lakim. Welcome back to DC, bro. How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How you?
Chilling, man. I can't complain, man. How'd you like the energy out there tonight?
Oh, it's great, man. Hometown, of course, they're gonna show love. Like they always show love. Like depending on like whatever kind of music you play, it doesn't matter what you play. They're always gonna turn up and show out.
Definitely. This is one of the livest shows I've been to. That's for sure. We know that you're from Virginia, but you say that you rep Hill City. Where exactly is Hill City for some of your fans out there?
Hill City is, for those who don't know, Lynchburg, Virginia, 434. It's like an hour away from Charlottesville. Nothing out there.
Word.
Absolutely nothing. So like when I was coming up to DC a lot, like this is where the home base was. Like all the homies were here, like just making moves up here, like trying to just break away from the Lynchburg scene, which is non-existent.
You're a producer and you've worked with artists such as Go Link, and you're also making remixes such as your Dangerous remix for Busta Rhymes, so that's that old school flavor that you're bringing into it as well. But what else can you tell us about your inspiration as far as being a producer and a DJ?
Man, my dad mostly, like that's who I learned from. I'm actually second generation producer, third generation DJ, so it comes in the bloodline. I'm just trying to take it to a different level, different platform, trying to showcase like basically what my city, my state, my crew has to offer, you know what I'm saying? That's just like some original and different forward-thinking music.
So how did you end up getting up with Joe K and the whole Soulection crew? Because I mean, you definitely ended up doing your thing with them. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, for sure. I got down with Joe through my homegirl Chronica, who's also a really dope selector DJ, and she was passing him like music that I was making, and like he really messed with it and told me one day, just like, yo, get down. I've been down ever since, and it's pretty much just the beginning, like going on 4 years now with the team.
I can't even process what just happened tonight still. I'm like, I mean, no, it was Henny just asked if I wanted to remix it. I haven't even heard the original, so I just messed around with it and I loved it. Yeah. So I just built on top of the acapella, and then that came out. My remix came out. And then I heard it in Dope when I watched it in the movie theaters. I was tripping. It was cool though.
Don't let it go, let it go.
Sometimes I can't believe it. I was just making beats in my bedroom in like a small town, and I somehow got picked up by Soulection, and then started doing like Coachella and traveling with like my idols. So I really don't have an answer for that. It's just, I'm just lucky. Yeah, I'm just taking it all in right now.
Does Europe, like, how, I want to go to England, Ireland, everything, so that is the culture different for you over there?
Crazy different. They're just like, they just don't.
I heard that in Europe, I mean, apparently they're a lot more progressive and a lot more receptive to the music and like the different types of
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're just like way ahead. They get everything. They'll play. We could play samples and they'll get it. They're just so ahead of us over here, you know. I don't know. It's crazy. Like we could play anything out there, and they'll just be. The place will be jumping from when doors open.
Honestly, I personally felt that this is one of the best shows I've been to in a while. Like just attending it, like not even performing, you know. So I was amazed by the crowd's energy. I was amazed by Golik's energy mainly, and that's what I came to see mainly. But overall, great night, man.
you're from Seattle, Washington, but you're also based out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got from the West Coast to the Midwest, obviously?
Word, yeah. I'm from Seattle, 206 South End, you know it. I'm okay, straight off of it.
I feel that.
And my family moved to Michigan, so we stayed there for a while. My wife and I were moving back now to Seattle, so it's about to be a great move, you know, for the city. Yeah, so I can work there. I mean, no shade to Grand Rapids, but Grand Rapids is.
I'm from Minnesota, so there's.
I mean, yeah, man, it's.
I mean, it's a cool place.
Exactly, and I think Seattle is a better, more suiting place. I don't like the big cities.
Right.
But I do want a city after all. But you know, Seattle's a.
I heard it rains a lot out there.
Bro, that's where I'm from, man. Like,
get used to it.
You don't, you know, like. Two things being from Seattle, you gotta have your parking brake has to work because so many hills.
Yeah.
You gotta have an umbrella, like always at all times, like on you, you know.
Okay.
So
a little mini joint, and you know.
Anything when you head out.
Granddaddy joint.
Exactly. Nothing with the hat, you know.
I feel it. We know that you're a producer, you're a DJ as well. I mean, you've toured with Soulection, obviously. You're known internationally. I mean, you get millions of plays all over SoundCloud and stuff. Can you give us a little bit of info behind your inspiration, how you got to that point and started making music? I mean, I heard you started making music at 12, right?
Yeah, I was young, man. I think the very first memory I remember producing was when my mother's friend, he came in a wheelchair. He brought over Sony Acid. Sony Acid Pro. He was like showing us like how the sequence, how like music works and beat mapping and like just what he does. And he ended up downloading the file to our computer or the program to our computer and left it there and like messed around with that, and then Fruity Loops as well.
Yeah.
So I was just young, you know, after school, after karate class because it has, and then you know, but after that I would just like mess around and like teach myself that.
So you were just in school recently as well. I mean, I know that you've been working on your thesis, and then we talked a little bit with GoLink about the whole thing with you working in different types of regions and getting the slang down and all that. So can you tell us a little bit about what you're studying?
Man, I graduated in May.
Okay.
May 2nd. Thank you. I graduated May 2nd with a Bachelor's in Fine Arts, specifically in graphic design.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna use it, but I hope I use it like with, you know, someday, like.
Either way, you got the degree.
Yeah. I mean, I think at the end of the day, that's the most important is graduating and finishing what you finish. Yeah, exactly.
Make some noise for Spazzy Rock and our brothers from Life for real, man. Make some noise for yourself, make some noise for Soulection.
You got up with Spazzy Rocket, and you guys just released an EP called The Hours Spent Loving You. Can you give us a little bit of info behind your relationship and how you guys got up? I mean,
man,
the project's booming right now.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, man, it's just chilling on SoundCloud. It's not even like pushed like that, you know. Like, it was like more of like a free effort to give to like people that love our music from the first place. So we just want to give more and like, thank you. Like, it's not about the money at this point, and I mean, at any point, but I say that because sometimes you kind of need to eat.
Right.
But at this point right now, we're just not really focused on tactics and, you know, what to do next, and we're just like making music and releasing it. Yeah. It makes us happy to release music. We wanted to release it a year ago, but we were like so skeptical on what to do with it. So we finally came to the conclusion to like just drop it for free on Soulection.
Right.
So there's no samples in it, and so they can be sold. But that's the thing. It's like, who cares?
I mean, who knows what happens?
Yeah, but
now we're happy to be able to listen to it for free.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But we met up on the internet, and like we chopped it up and like finally met in person, South by Southwest.
Right.
And I think it might have been before. I think I had a show in Texas, but I kind of don't remember.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, we met, and it was perfect, man. Cause that's like a really good friend of mine.
That's awesome, man. I mean, it's a great project, that's for sure.
Thanks.
No doubt. Congrats. So can we get a little bit of information on what's coming up next from you, Sango? I mean, we know that you're working a lot, touring a lot. I mean,
oh man, earlier in the show, I previewed like a track from Dahas in Your Trash or 3.
Right.
Working on that. That's the Brazilian tapes that I do.
Right.
I'm working on that.
Okay.
It's kind of like bothering me a little bit because like it's kind of been hard lately to make music in general.
Yeah.
Because of, the whole moving back to Seattle and like so
And just finishing up school.
I won't even just finishing school. I won't even be able to do sketches, not like full beats and stuff. But it's coming along. Yeah.
We really appreciate you coming and talking to us tonight,
Hey,
man,
man.
for sure. Can't wait to see you come back to DC soon.
Hey, appreciate it.
All right.
This is Gold Link, and you're watching Made in the District. Yeah, famous woman in my radar. Baby, you a star, but we shine brighter when together. Back turned against the road, the strangers are gotten that part of me. I wanna wish and I just want you in my fantasy. But silly me to think that this could be something forever. Wimbledon in studios forever, rainy weather. My last girl was a singer, I want another singer. But you were like an angel, heaven you're no stranger. To God, but yet to me, no, I think I seen you before.
This is one of the greatest shows I've ever been a part of. I stage dove tonight. And I didn't get jacked, so it's all good.
Hey, man.
That was so crazy, man. Like, this one's gonna be in my mind for a while. Set the bar high.
David, I'm Rob.
I'm Joe, Well Life of Dylan, and you're watching Made in the District.